Hello, loyal fans, and welcome to Season 2, Episode 3 of the DEFAULTCAST. It's getting real toasty in my car right now. I need to roll down these windows, start my car, cause goddamn! Woo! Hey, dude. Whoa! When did you get there, Default Guy 16? I've been standing outside your door this whole time. Now let me in. Oh, sorry. So how are you doing, dude? I'm actually kind of tired today. Oh, what? You're tired? Dude, I'll go get you a Mountain Dew real quick. Watch out. I'll go get you some. No, can you give me, like, a different soda? There he goes. Well, that's nice of him to get me a soda, at least. I hope it's not Mountain Dew, because Mountain Dew's okay. It's alright. Well, today in my history class I learned about Spain. DefaultCast listeners, are you interested in that? I learned about Spain and France and England and, like, dude, there's so many Henrys. There's, like, Henry the Third, and he, like, turns into Henry the Fourth, and there's, like, the Protestant Henry, right, guys? Right? And then there's, like, a third Henry. I forget what the fuck he does. But, yeah, they have a battle called the Battle of Three Henrys. It's funny because there's, like, so many Henrys. God, that's a lot of Henrys. But yeah, I'm real interested to see how of our previous casts that we've posted are performing. And, seriously, guys, leave some questions for us to answer. We'll answer those at the end of the podcast. Or maybe during the center if we run out of things to say. Definitely gotta keep reminding you to post those questions down there in the comments. Thank you. Thank you for those questions. Hopefully that soda fills me up a little too, because I'm hungry. Probably gonna have to make a turkey sandwich at home. My favorite sandwiches are the turkey kind. You know, I just really like turkey Oh! Here you go, dude. A nice cold Mountain Dew just for you. Your favorite soda. It's actually one of my least favorite sodas. Oh, really? Well, dude, I'll have it then. No, I'll take some. Here, we can share it. Whoa, really? Like, let me roll up the window. Like, you put your mouth on it and then I put my mouth on it? Like, share like that? I mean, I'd prefer you to waterfall, but since we'd be driving, I guess you could drink straight from the thing. Oh yeah, dude, you're the best! Thank you! I mean, you're the one who bought me the Mountain Dew, so thank you, Default Guy 16, thank you. Mountain Dew's not that bad, and you know, I really needed these 91 milligrams of caffeine, Default Guy 16, because I was feeling sleepy, so thanks for looking out for me, dude. Oh, yeah, dude, no problem. I saw the look on your face, and I knew that look on your face meant that you needed a Mountain Dew. Now give me a sip of that stuff. Oh, yeah. Excuse me. Your excuse. Alright, well, I think we should be going. We gotta start driving or this DefaultCast will never be over, and it's fucking hot, and I gotta roll down the window. Why'd you roll down the window, Default Guy 16? Oh, because, we're talking about sharing spit, so I didn't want anybody to hear. Whoa! Default Guy 1, whose fault was that? Oh, shit, that was my fault, guys. I dropped the phone. I'm real sorry about that. That was my fault this time. Usually it's Default Guy 16 who's dropping the fucking phone, but no, it was me this time, so I seriously apologize for that.
Yeah, you should also apologize for all the outside noise that will be had when you have the windows down.
Very good point, very good point.
Default Guy 16, did you touch my dials? Did you touch my heat dials? What do you mean, dude? I was only in your car for a second before I got out to go get that soda for you. Jeez! There's no way I could have touched those dials. Don't touch that dial. Because we'll be right back after I change back these dials.
Change back, huh? Change back sounds like you knew where they were originally.
No, I just... obviously, you want them to be on the air conditioner and they're on heating, so I just changed it for you because I'm a nice friend!
Well, thank you, Default Guy 16. Since you did that, and oh wow, and as I was speaking, you just rolled up the windows a little too.
Yeah, just trying to look out for the default listeners. Because these default listener fans, they really care about the audio quality, don't you guys? You guys really care about the audio quality, and I want to give them the best audio quality I can possibly give them. One of these days, Default Guy 1, real soon, I don't know, maybe season 3, but we're gonna have to switch to a higher quality microphone.
How could we possibly do that while driving, Default Guy 16? My phone already says it's an HD audio recorder. Is that seriously not enough for you?
No, it's not. It's not enough for the fans either because it sounds pretty muffled. And overall the car sounds and everything. I know the car sounds add to the whole experience. I mean, what other podcast have you heard that takes place in a car ride, I can't think of any at the top of my head. They're all in a room where they can take their time and think about stuff and not have to drive and talk at the same time,
Yeah, but I do great at talking and driving at the same time, Default Guy 16. So, Default Guy 16, I have tons of things to say when I'm talking and driving, Default Guy 16. So I don't even need to stay stationary to have a good entertaining conversation with you, Default Guy 16. Phew, it is getting hot though. Do you even have the AC on at all?
What, now it's my job to be the whole AC man? Wow! Let's see. I'll put it on too. How about that?
Oh, that air's really warm. Ew.
Yeah, well, you want it or not?
I don't know. I don't know if it's better than nothing or if it's worse than nothing. I don't know. Turn it back off, please.
Yeah, whatever. Freaking ungrateful stick figure motherfucker.
I'm gonna need another drink of Mountain Dew. Here, Default Guy 16, can you hold the phone?
Yeah, dude. Go ahead, take your sip. Take your sweet mountainous sip of the dew.
Sure, thank you. Say. Excuse me.
You're excused.
Excuse me again.
You're excused again. Oh, here's the phone back.
Thank you. Say, isn't Mountain Dew owned by the Pepsi company?
I'm glad you mentioned that, Default Guy 1, because Pepsi is such a great product, I love all Pepsi products. And I certainly do not like Pepsi's competition. I'm looking at you, Coca-Cola. Yeah, Pepsi, they actually pay me. Yeah, that's true. But Coca-Cola, they don't like to pay me anymore just because I said one bad thing about high fructose corn syrup. And you know what? Thank you for sticking with me, Pepsi. You stick with me in multiple ways because when I spill Pepsi on my floor, it gets all sticky. So you stick with me that way too, not just as a great ad supporter, a great sponsor, Pepsi. I mean, I didn't really like that ad you did with that was basically commercializing on protests, specifically Black Lives Matter. But you know, you got some great ass soda. Default Pepsi. This Mountain Dew. Damn, I was looking at the calories and the milligrams because I wanted you to have the soda with the most caffeine, Default Guy 1. That's not the only reason. I didn't get you Mountain Dew just because it's the DewNationRewards.com rewards or that it's gamer fuel. I got it for you because it's got the highest amount of caffeine content, more than any other soda in the whole wide world.
Is that true, Default Guy 16? Did you Google that?
No, but my friend told me. Excuse me.
You're excused. Oh man, you sure are burping a lot, Default Guy 16. Excuse me.
You're excused. Yeah, it's all the carbonation and sodium in this Mountain Dew. God, I can't stop talking about this fucking Mountain Dew. It's so damn good. But yeah, there's probably like Code Red or like Baja Blast. I'm sure those ones have maybe just a wee bit more caffeine in them, you know?
Huh, yeah, maybe you're right. But I don't know, 190 or is that how much you said? How much caffeine?
No, 91.
Oh, 190. That'd be crazy. But it does have 290 calories, so I was probably just mixing that number up with it.
Hey, yeah, that's most likely what you did, you fucking dumbass. Don't mix up Mountain Dew or Pepsi numbers again, or we're gonna lose our sponsorship, dude. If we don't have sponsorships, why would we even make this stupid shit? Nobody listens to it. Nobody! I believed in this episode on episode 1, but now I'm starting to lose faith.
What? Default Guy 16.
You cannot lose faith!
You can't. You have to never let go of faith and just keep on going. You have to believe in yourself even if no one else will. And you can't ever stop. Ever! Okay? So don't ever try and stop, Default Guy 16. We have to keep going. This Default Cast is great. At least that's what I think. I'm gonna keep it great. And I'm not doing it for them. I'm not doing it for the monetization. I'm not doing it for you. I'm doing it for me. And that's why you should do it too, Default Guy 16.
What'd you say? Sorry, I was looking out the window.
You serious?
No, I was totally listening the whole time. And your speech was very motivating. And you know what? Yeah! I'm gonna do it for me! What am I gonna do for me again?
The Default Cast? The thing you were giving up on just a second ago?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it for me! For me only, because I don't do it for them. I do it for me, you know.
Yeah, thanks. I'm so glad you feel as strongly about that as me, Default Guy 16.
Yeah, well, you know, whatever. Ugh.
I think it's time for another Mountain Dew break since we're at a stoplight.
You want some? Yeah, dude, of course.
Just be careful. That's my soda, you know.
Oh, is it? What makes it your soda? Did you, go to the place where they sold it? Did you, I don't know, take money out of your pocket to pay for it? Or, I don't know. Did you, put in your PIN number on your debit card so you could buy it? I don't know.
No, that was all you, but you gave it to me and said it was mine, so it's mine now, right, Default Guy 16?
I I'm not sure if I ever actually said those specific words. I said I would get you a soda, I suppose, but, that could be interpreted in a lot of different ways. I could get you a soda for me. You ever think about it like that?
No, I didn't. You're always opening my mind to new perspectives, Default Guy 16. Almost as much as my history class, almost, but you'll never beat those 3 Henrys.
Who are these Henrys? I'll kick their ass. I don't care who they are. I don't care how many Henrys they are. I'll kick them to their ass, dude. If they think they're better than me, if they think they could be more thought-provoking than me, your best friend, Default Guy 16, I think I should be the most thought-provoking person in your life. Motherfucker.
I don't know about that. I mean, you can be a lot of other number one things in my life. Whew, I need some fresh air. Sorry, guys. You can't be Default Guy number 1, though, because that's me, dude. That's me.
No, man. I want to be Default Guy 1. No fair. Do you want to trade? Do you want to be Default Guy 16?
No. Why would I be Default Guy 16? That's a horrible idea. That sounds like the stupidest name I've ever heard in my goddamn life. God, it's stupid.
Oh, well. I think Default Guy 1's a pretty cool name. That's why I want it.
Well, shut up, you whiny baby. You already got a 1 in your name. You got a 1. And you got 16 ones, actually. So, stop complaining, please. It's getting on my nerves. I know you're jealous of my name, but sometimes we're just born with a name. We're just born with a number. We're born with the default number, and none of us get to choose Default Guy 16. None of us get to choose our fucking default number, okay?
So just deal with it! Okay, I can do that. I just need to learn some self-love. That's what I gotta do, dude. I gotta go home and give myself some self-love. If you know what I mean.
Yes, self-love is great, Default Guy 16. Default listeners out there, love yourself, okay? You're great. I'm sure you have so many admirable qualities and so many great friends that really appreciate those qualities you have.
Yeah, I agree. You're great, Default listener. I mean, unless you have a stupid-ass fucking name like Default Guy 16, then there's no hope for you, right?
Right.
No, I'm just kidding. I think there's hope for me. And now that you mention I have 16 ones in my name, that is better than 1 now that I think about it, so. Phew, all these numbers are getting me confused. What are we, in math class? Am I right, guys?
No, we're not in math class, Default Guy 16. I do have to take a math class at my art college eventually, Default Guy 16.
Uh-oh. Math? In an art college? Now, how does that happen?
I know, right? I can't believe it myself. One of the math classes, though, is, it's called, like, the math of animation, I think?
Whoa, wow! Animation, that's like the thing with cartoons, huh?
Yeah, you know it. Yeah, so I'm hoping to get that math class if I have to take a math class. Because, I'm not too fond of math classes, Default Guy 16. I'm really not.
I know, they always make my head hurt, and then I try to talk to the teacher, and then they get mad at me because I ask them a question, and I'm like, what the heck? I thought I was supposed to ask questions in this class, and they're like, they just stopped talking to me after a while, Default Guy 1. kind of hurts my feelings, you know. I try real hard to be a good math student in my default high school, but it just doesn't go that well sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't go well at all, and just horrible, and I get F's and D's, Default Guy 1. Can you believe that? Me, of all people, getting F's and D's in math. So surprising, I know.
No, not really at all. I'm surprised you got a D, freaking idiot.
Wow, thanks. Shows how much faith you have in me. You really are my best friend, aren't you?
You know it, Default Guy 16, you know it.
I'm gonna have to bully you next episode.
Man, this truck in front of me is going so slow. I bet you this person behind me is gonna pass me, because, yep, there they go. They're not tolerating this slowness. Neither am I. I'm changing lanes. Default Guy 16, I can't stand any more of this slow driving.
I know, it's gonna make me fall asleep. It's a good thing I'm not the one driving, or I would fall asleep while I was driving. That wouldn't be cool.
No, it wouldn't, Default Guy 16. Haven't I, fallen asleep on the wheel before?
Nah, dude, I'm pretty sure that was me. I'm usually the more irresponsible one, and I'm willing to admit that, so... You know, that takes some responsibility within itself, so maybe I, just got a little more responsible there, huh?
Maybe you did, Default Guy 16. Maybe you did. Wow. Maybe you are the most thought-provoking person in my life.
Ah, yeah, score! That's exactly what I needed. Now I just need to fill out some more of these things on my list, be the most blank in Default Guy 1's life. Yep, mark that one off.
What kind of list is that? What's your end goal with that?
Oh, nothing. Just to try to get you to like me. I mean, you know, they're just notes I take so that we can be good friends, you know?
Oh, thanks, Default Guy 16. Are you, writing down, ideas for, presents you can get me?
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I'm writing down. Yes, dude, you got it! Oh, my God, you fucking got it! You nailed it! You figured out my list, dude! I didn't think you'd be able to figure out my list, but you figured out my list, Default Guy 1!
I knew it.
Yep, this is a list right here. I'm not gonna show you what it says, of course, because it's a surprise, but... Yep, this list of stuff I write down about you, it helps me think about what types of gifts I'll get you, you know, on your birthday, or Christmas, or Thanksgiving, stuff like that.
Well, I'm real glad you're so thoughtful to write down stuff like that for present picking, Default Guy 16. I'll have to do the same thing for you, because, you know, you always give me the best gifts around my birthday and such.
Yeah, dude, I thought you wanted that $50.
Yeah, I can tell you put a lot of thought and care behind that gift. Man, it meant so much coming from you. Such a nice handmade gift, you know?
Yeah, dude, I spent all night making those default dollars with my bare hands. Yeah, that night, I stayed up all night. That's why I was so sleepy. That's why I fell asleep while I was driving that day, dude. That's why we almost killed that biker.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. Those were the days.
What, last year?
Yeah. Those were the days.
Wasn't even that long ago, but... I mean, we were just red and blue back then, too, so... Yeah, things really have changed a lot since then. You know, we were on Season 2, now we're on Season 1. And you know, Default Guy 1, things changed in a short amount of time, too. Like, when I got in your car, I wasn't sweaty, but Now I'm really sweaty. Ugh. I gotta take off my hat for a sec.
Ew, Default Guy 16. That was the grossest sound I ever heard.
Yeah, well, what do you expect when you're sweating your dome off underneath this beautiful hat, you know? What do you fucking expect?
Sorry, I was just kind of grossed out by the sound of the sweat.
Well, don't be, it's natural. I'm not gonna be grossed out by the sound of your sweat or even my sweat on you. Here, I'll put my hat on you. You can hear the sweat. No, Default Guy 16, stop. I'm trying to drive. Stop. Stop it. Get it off. This is what I think about your stupid fucking hat. Dude, come on. This is a one of a kind. Be careful. Gotta pat off all this dirt from you tossing it on the ground. That's where feet go, not hats. That is so far from the distance of where hats should be on your head. The ground is so far. Well, don't put your stinky, droopy, floppy, red-orange hat on my head again when it is that sweaty. Gross. Okay? But yeah, I do understand where you're coming from. It is a very far distance from where it should be. I'm sorry I threw it. I meant to throw it on your lap, but I missed. How could you possibly miss my lap? My thighs are such a big target, Default Guy 1. My thick thighs, my Default Guy 16 thighs are such a huge target for you to slap. Slap my thighs, Default Guy 1, slap them! Thank you, Jesus Christ. Anyway, guys, I think that's enough for this episode. What do you think, Default Guy 1? Yep, we're right about the park, so... yeah, it seems like a perfect place to end the podcast this episode. Thanks for joining us, guys. Big thanks to Pepsi for sponsoring us. Thank you, Pepsi. You're the best. Seriously, Pepsi, this Mountain Dew, so good. Please don't take that thing about the sticky Pepsi on the floor. Please don't take that bad like Coke did. I know you're different, Pepsi, but sometimes I'm just get a little scared. I don't know. Please stay with me, Pepsi. I love you. I love you too, Pepsi. Thanks. But you know how I love even more than Pepsi, Default Guy 16? Santa Claus? No. Jesus Christ? Not what I had in mind. Minecraft Steve? I mean Notch? No! I'm talking about the loyal default listeners that stuck all the way through this episode, all the way till the end. Oh yeah, thank you, loyal default listener. I really appreciate you. Here, come here. Mwah! That one's for you. Oh, what, you want one too, Default Guy 1? No, I'm okay. Thanks. Maybe later. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, guys, if you're still listening, leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Leave some questions for both of us. Yeah! Leave some questions for both of us. Give us both a rating out of 10. I'm pretty sure I'm a 16 out of 10, and this guy's a 1 out of 10. Am I right, guys? I think I'm right. So please leave that. Please!